Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you and it's an 18 plus. It's going to be, what do they wish they could say to you? And because it's in the format of an 18 plus, we will be talking about maybe some of the more intimate messages that they're not super vocal about. So we're gonna get into that, and we'll have the option to extend. The extension is more of a rated R version of this reading. I will obviously extend the energy, so wherever we leave off from here, I will continue, dig deeper, but this is more like PG-13. So we have pile number 1 with the clear quartz and the always fairy oracle card. Really pretty. We have pile number 2 with the tanzanite or something wild. If you know what this crystal is, definitely let me know in the comment section. But we have this thinking of you fairy, which is super pretty, and it matches like the crystal. And then we have pile number 3 with the pink calcite, and we have autumn, which we just got into, so that's exciting. All right, you guys, so piles 1, 2, and 3. If you're new to picking cards, what you're gonna do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you're drawn to the most. Go down below in the description box. You can find your timestamp, or you can join me over in the pre-shuffle chit chat. We're just gonna chit chat, pre-shuffle the cards for your pile, and yeah, just kind of talk about some things. All right, so I'll see you guys there. Hello, lovely souls. Welcome to the pre-shuffle chit chat. We are doing pre-shuffle for each pile. I have all my decks over there. We're gonna play some music. We're just gonna talk casually. A lot of you guys really like this, and I think I have more things to talk about since last time, so let's get into it. I'm gonna play some music, and I'll tell you what song I'm playing, and I'll also tell you what deck I'm playing, or deck I'm using. Okay, so pulling up Spotify. Wow, this is peak Mercury retrograde bullshit. So I'm trying to press it. It's not working. Let me know if your Mercury retrograde has been insane so far, because mine is just retarded. Like, I've had a few of my lives just stop unexpectedly, and like, it's crazy. So this is called Little Moon by Gone Beyond. It's a really good song, I like it. I don't know why I screenshotted it. Okay, I've had a few of my lives stop, and people have like gone off on me, and I'm like, do you really think I would quit my live like in the middle of me talking? Like, how does that even make sense? Like, there's gotta be like a rational explanation for things. And for me, it's like someone went off on me and they're like, you don't even like have your shit ready, like your devices aren't charged. And I'm like, first of all, that's a block. Like, I'm gonna block that. Like, don't talk to me like that. And second of all, I always have my devices charged. No tarot reader on earth like goes into something without like making sure everything is perfect. That's ridiculous. But for me, it's Mercury retrograde, and because I'm in the business of technology and media, it's been very infuriating. So I'm going to continue to pull from this oracle deck because it's so beautiful and I love the cards. So pile number 1, what do they wish they could tell you? What do they wish they could tell you? Pile number 2, what do they wish they could tell you? Whoa, there's a lot of energy for pile number 2. Okay, I'm gonna keep them all. That's like a lot of cards from this deck alone, but I'm gonna keep it. And then I love this autumn fairy. Pile number 3. Okay, so I think that is good for that. Okay, now we're gonna pull from the Romance Angels Oracle. All right, so we are officially going to be in October tomorrow. I am super excited. I have so many fun October themed videos. I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna mix in like more realistic videos. I think I might. And I think the way to tell the difference between whether it is like spooky themed or not is I'm gonna have a different background. So this is like a regular video, like my white table, my signature white table. But with October themed videos, I'm gonna have some really cool backgrounds that will be different. Very thematic and very Libra rising of me, but I am excited. I love October. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, I will be going live quite a few times, like very consistently. You can count on it being every other day or every other 2 days. This month only of October, and then I am going to be taking a long break, which I will talk about why I'm doing that. So if you wanted a personal reading, not a break from videos, but a break from live streams. So if you wanted a personal reading with me, now is your chance to get one. I am being a little more strict about the pre-bookings because, like I said, I've been getting a lot of people who have like been new to my lives or kind of like strangers. I've never seen them before, and they've been, I don't know, I've been attracting some crazy ass people, and I need to be a little more selective about my pre-booking list or about my booking list in general. And when I'm going live, it's like a live stream. I don't have a lot of control over who books. People just send money and I put them on the list, and I don't really know what energy I'm like getting into. So I am trying to get people on the list beforehand. It is so unlikely that I will like reject you. It tends to be the people that pre-book that are normal because they, for whatever reason, the people that want like an instant reading, like right here, right now, and think I'm some sort of tarot card reading machine, they tend to be the more like eccentric, crazy types. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about like, oh, I'm gonna like approve you or deny you. It's more so that I just want to generate a list so that I'm not super overwhelmed when I'm like finally going live, because I don't have any help. It's just me doing the whole thing, one woman show. So anyway, if you guys are interested in being in a pre-booking list, getting a personal reading from me, all that information is in the description box below, which essentially is just me navigating you guys over to my Instagram at Samantha James Tarot. I also post daily pick-a-cards on there, so if you guys wanted to see like little posts like this, I do that all the time. I think it's fun to like mix it up, like do videos and then just like a daily message and whatnot. So that is there as well. All right, so what is happening in October? There's a lot of things happening. First of all, the 3rd season of Youuuuuu is coming out on Netflix. Oh, if you haven't seen the trailer for the 3rd season, you have to see it. It's nuts. Like, I'm so pumped. I think it comes out October 15th, and I'm already counting down the days. And I already know up front I'm going to binge watch it, like, for real, for real. 18 plus. Number 2. What are they thinking of you? What else is out? That is really interesting. I don't know if any of you guys watch Goliath. I watched it. It's on Amazon. I finished it. They just came out with season 4. It's about like an attorney. Excuse me. And his team, and they take on different lawsuits, but it's like so full of twists, and it's so interesting. That's a really exciting show. Okay, so I was like debating, do I shuffle in the channeled oracle? I feel like that would be super cool, because instead of pulling it on the spot, it's like it's been pre-shuffled in your mix, which I never do. So what they wish they could see. What they wish they could see. what they wish they could say to you. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. But, you know, other than that, I hope you guys are doing well. You gotta let me know what you're thinking of being for Halloween and, you know, give me some ideas here. I have a really cool idea. I'm a little limited as to what I can do. But I think I'm gonna do something along the lines of being a tarot card, which would be really cool. So like maybe major arcana, something of that nature. So you guys gotta let me know what you are thinking of doing. I realized that I said I was going to tell you what oracle decks I'm using, and I just like got into it and I didn't use them, so I apologize for that. But okay, what else is going on, you guys? So if you joined my chit chat last week, I talked about this, like this laundry case, this Brian laundry case that everyone is like talking about, and oh my god, they still haven't found the dude. Like, wow, like don't judge a book by its cover, because I would have never taken this person to be some mastermind murder type person, which is very interesting. But it's just so interesting how influencers are the ones that are like coming out with more details of the case. Okay, I'm getting some very interesting messages. They seem a little mixed. This is gonna make my job a little more difficult, but I'm kind of excited. So if you guys have already chosen your pile, we are gonna get into it. All right, so this is pile number 1. We have pile number 2. And we have pile number 3. All right, so 1, 2, and 3, you guys are all set. Thank you for joining my little chit chat. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome if you chose the clear quartz and this beautiful card. This is for you. This card is number 34, and it says old waves, and it's really cute because they're kind of like these two fairies are embracing each other. I just love this. So cute, really cute vibes. So this is an 18 plus, and we are going to be talking about what they wish they could say to you, and if you want a more juicy, erotic version of this reading, I am going to extend it. That is going to be linked down below. Okay, what would this person, or what do they wish they could say to you? So it's not like what they would say to you, it's more like things that they kind of hold back from you. Let's pull your oracle, and then I'll do your tarot. So we have the balancing act. We have nightlight. We have poised. Wow, more fairies. Fairies on fairies. We have breathe. We have angel of love. Appreciation. Perseverance. Self-esteem. For your Romance Angels Oracle, we have healing family issues, flirt. And these are your channeled oracle. I'm gonna leave them to the side for right now. Let me adjust the frame. Okay. So what would this person, what do they wish they could say to you? I mean, I definitely feel like what this person would say to you is that they really, really appreciate you and all that you are and all that you do. I'm kind of getting the energy that there is separation or distance. Like, it might not be separation in a dramatic way in which there's no contact. It might just be that you guys have somehow moved at a distance from each other. And I just kind of get that from this nightlight card, because it's like having to spend your nights alone and not necessarily being able to be together or cuddle each other. It just feels like that comfort of being together at night is not there right now. We have the balancing act as well. So maybe there is some sort of reason why this person is in separation. Maybe it is a work or job related thing and they're trying to like balance out this connection. Like, obviously they want to be there for you, but at the same time they're trying to like balance their finances or get something together in regards to their finances. But it seems like this kind of, within the connection, it seems like this endless balancing act or this need to get things to be more even. And I'm not saying within the connection, like you guys are not treating each other in an equal fashion, but just kind of like universally, it seems like there's always something that needs to be done or fixed or solved. And I think it's outside of you, group number one. Like, it's not having to personally do with you. It's just like I said, like if this person has to go away to earn money because you guys need money, that's like part of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like it's not in your guys' control. But this person is very appreciative of you, and they appreciate even more so your perseverance in the connection, like how you're holding on, how even if things have been tiptoeing on a scale, on this sort of balancing act, on a tightrope, you've been very poised and confident throughout the whole thing. Like, they wish they had your confidence and your self-esteem, because you always optimistically feel like everything is gonna be all right. And you teach this person to live life that way, and you teach this person to really breathe and to really just be centered in the fact that you guys will always be together. So there's this confidence that your connection with each other is very strong, that there is a very, very deep love here. So what this person would wish to say to you is, you know, like, I wish that I could make things better overnight, and I wish I didn't have to be without you at night. Like, I wish you weren't alone. I wish I could cuddle with you. I wish I could kiss you and be with you. I wish that things were easier and not always such a balancing act, but I want you to know that I'm always with you no matter what. Even when we're apart, I'm always on your side. I always love you, and I am confident in us, and I appreciate you. I appreciate your strength and perseverance. So let's pull your tarot cards. This person might have some height over you. Like, I just can't get over like the height difference here. She has to like look up at them, and they love when you look up at them with your big eyes. We have the King of Swords, so they might be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or have that in their chart. So they might not always be the best at expressing this to you. They might be really just not good with like sharing how they feel all the time. especially when it comes to more intimate things. Like I think this person tells you like the basic, like I love you and I care for you things, but I don't think they like open up their heart to the point where they're like, da 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 da, you know. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. And we have a High Priestess. So you have a very strong connection with this person. You might even be soulmates with this person. And this is someone that you have a long history with, whether that history is here in this incarnation or whether it's just like you've lived multiple lives with this person. There's a lot of depth here, and that's why we have always to me is kind of symbolic of the infinity symbol. Maybe you guys connect with the infinity symbol, but I feel like this person is someone that you're tied to. I feel like you guys are really tied to each other, and I don't know if I even mean that in a codependent way or more so a way in which you guys just really telepathically can feel each other's energy. It doesn't matter what distance is in between you. It doesn't matter, you know, where you are like on the planet. It just seems to be that you guys can always be with each other no matter what. And I also think that it is a part of your lifeline. It's a part of your destiny to be with each other, to mate with each other. I don't know if you have kids or if you're gonna have kids, or if you're married, but it seems like you guys are definitely, because soulmates can be platonic, and even if it's not platonic, it doesn't mean that they're forever, but this person seems to be like a forever type of mate. And with that 3 of Wands, it seems like the world is your guys' oyster, and no matter what happens or what is currently going on, there's this confidence that this person has, and maybe even you have, that things will always persevere, you'll always be together in the end, and you'll be able to do so much in this life together. I think this relationship is also very fun and very flirty. And I think because this person is such a flirt and because they're such a goofball, they're not always that serious in expressing themselves. And I think that they do regret that sometimes. Like sometimes maybe, let's say there's like this day and they're being goofy and silly the whole time, and then you go to sleep and they're thinking to themselves, man, I wish I expressed myself a little better. I wish I was a little more sentimental or a little deeper or more profound. And maybe that's just not King of Swords, this person's thing. They're not like a deep, profound person. I mean, they are in their head, in their feels as well for you with Angel of Love, but just like they don't say those things out loud all the time. And so it's like what they wish they could say to you for you, group number 1, is more so along the lines of like, I really treasure your soul. I really love you. You really are my soulmate. I feel you even though we're apart. You know, I have this telepathic connection to you. I think that you're so special. The High Priestess, this person definitely thinks you are so special and mystical. So I don't know if you guys dabble in the occult, if you're psychics or tarot card readers, or you have some sort of like sentient magic powers, but this person definitely notices that, and it really interests them as well. And they see you as this very wise, all-knowing, old soul type of person, and that inspires them as well. Okay, I want to pull your channeled oracle. So we have your energy is sexy. We have Leo. We have I hid who I really am from you. So maybe this person is a Leo as well, or has that in their chart. I hide behind material things. I hope that you can forgive me one day, and I regret lying to you. So on a deeper level, maybe this person has, like maybe you guys have had a history here in this incarnation as well, and it was tough, and there was a lot of tough things that you had to persevere from in order to gain the confidence of this connection. It's like maybe being apart from this person reminds them of how much, one, they don't want to be apart from you, and then two, also maybe the more negative things that have happened in this connection. Like, I definitely feel like you're together and you've moved past it, but I think this person doesn't express like their profound appreciation for you being able to move past it, for you being able to breathe in a new future. I think that to get deep and sentimental like that is very hard for them, and I feel like in the past this person really fucked up, like really, really fucked up, and honestly didn't deserve for you to take them back or to be with them in the end, and you did. And not only did you end up being with them again, group number one, but you just completely like forgave them and have loved them unconditionally anyway, and you're so much more focused on the future than their past. And maybe this person is very accustomed to people using their past against them or holding grudges or just, you know, and I think this person knows that they hurt you with Nightlight. Like, I think they know that this wasn't an easy thing to move on from. Like, this took a lot of healing and you're still healing it, and it's been tough, but I think that they, at this point, like, they just really hope that you, one, forgive them, and then two, they really regret ever like lying to you, ever abusing your trust, and ever going behind your back. This person just wishes they could take that back, and I think that's something that they want to express to you, or wish they could express to you, but it's like, they're such a goofball, they're such a lighthearted person, it would be like ruining the moment. Like, it would be making a very funny, silly, lighthearted moment serious, and they're not very good at doing that. And they realized that they hid who they really were from you, and they weren't able to actually succeed at that because the High Priestess here, hello, like you can see beyond the bullshit. And then they like tried to hide behind material things again, you can see behind the bullshit. So there was just like a huge energy of like, it didn't work as they planned, and it seemed to be that they had this very fuckboy energy when you met them, and you've really put them in line almost by example, almost energetically, and just kind of by your love and the love that you've given them. I think that's another thing they wish they could say to you, but they just I think they just really wish they could express these things to you. They also, it's so funny because it's an 18 plus, and I'm going to talk about like what they wish they could say to you in a sexual way, but that's the thing, I do think they express themselves sexually to you all the time. So the deeper things are coming out in this reading for you guys, group number one, because those are the things that they don't express. Whereas some other groups are going to be like, they're not, oh, like, put that ass on me. Like, you know, they're a little more reserved on the sexual front. This person, I am getting the vibe that they're like, give me that booty. I need that booty. Like, they definitely already talk to you that way. So this is not like necessarily what they wish they could say. This isn't news to you, but they do love your body. They are super attracted to you. They love your hips and like your waist and putting their hands there, and they love when you sit your butt on them, like especially on their dick. And they love like your cleavage. They think you have really nice boobs, and they really like your nipples. So if you guys are like insecure about that, you shouldn't be, because they really like especially if they're like larger. But I think this person likes your sense of style. They like how coy you are. Like you act very shy, but you're like really naughty. And I think that they feel like you're just like a big tease to them. Like no matter what, you could just brush your hand against their hair. You could just kind of put your head on their lap, and they just feel like you are turning them on and teasing them. They really like looking in your big eyes, and they really like all your expressions. I think this person is able to tell what, you know, they're able to tell what you're thinking just from a look. We have the Devil, so yeah, big energy of like they're obsessed with you and like fucking you, and maybe they don't express that exactly, you know what I'm saying, but it's like big energy of them being obsessed with you and like being so sexually attracted to you, wanting to fuck you all the time. and thinking about fucking you all the time and wanting to get you preggo, trying to really get you pregnant, loving you pregnant. They love your attitude and your sass. Some of you guys have like some sass or on you. Like, it's like on one hand, you're this very discerning, like loving angel type, but on the other hand, you're very sassy and they really like that. Like, they pretend they don't, but they really do. And they're constantly trying to like impress you. They always want to make sure you're comfortable and you feel good. And I think this person's also very kinky. Like, they want to slap you around. They want to like smack your ass. They want to choke you. And maybe they're always ready to fuck you when you're sleeping or you're sound asleep. Like, it's always bad timing and stuff. And maybe they want to tell you that they wish they could fuck you like while you're sleeping or something of that nature, but it's like really funny. All right, group number 1. So I'm gonna extend this because it's just gonna keep getting dirtier. That is linked down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you in the extended. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. If you chose this crystal, this is for you. And if you chose this card, which is so beautiful, thinking of you, I bet that's like a clue what your person wishes they could say to you. Okay, so let's get into it. This is an 18 plus. We're gonna talk about what they wish they could say to you, and you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be more of a extended rated R version of this. We'll also pull more channeled messages there as well. So let's get into it. All right, we have reflections, giving me October vibes. We have forget me not. We have, you guys got a lot of these. We have wild violet. These are some of your channeled messages. We're gonna put them to the side. Oh yeah, you had another one of these. The source of magic. So pretty. Like 5 of them. We have mending. New life. Look at all the fairies. Fairies on fairies. We have door to spirit. 6th chakra, Archangel Matrion. We have freedom. I just dropped those, of course. We have happiness. And we have separation. Make the effort and stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling the separation here. And this person is thinking of you. I think that they are hoping you don't forget about them. Group number 1 was also a separation. You might have been attracted to group number 1 as well, but it seems a little different, like vibe-wise. Like, this seems like a newer connection, and like maybe there was like a quarantine or something, like a COVID thing that separated you two. And they don't want you to like forget them. It's still so early, but it's been like really great so far. The momentum was really great. Okay, I kind of want to read from the book for these fairy oracles. So we have number 55, thinking of you, keyword synchronicity. Have you been thinking of someone just as the phone rings, only to find they are the one calling you? Life presents many such examples of synchronicity to us. There's no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, and synchronicity happens more often when we are strongly grounded within ourselves. When well grounded, we have a strong connection to everything in our universe. These connections help to put us in the right place at the right time. Our intuition is heightened and things fall into place so much easier. We flow with the universal life force instead of fighting it. Therefore, everything comes to us naturally and more easily. Life is much more enjoyable and efficient too. Okay, so I feel like it says, let someone know that you are thinking about them today. And we have make the effort. So I feel like this person really wants to let you know that they're thinking of you. They want to put more effort into the connection because they really have been reflecting on the connection in general with reflections, and you have been kind of serving as a mirror to them. This gives me sort of twin flame vibes. It gives me like the vibe of like maybe the connection, you guys are so similar and it can be a little frightening, but I think it is sort of that source of magic at the same time. And there was this kind of reason that you guys met, which I'm getting really deep into it and I need to get to like a more simplistic point, but I just feel like there's been a lot of reflecting since you guys have been separated. And this person has been thinking about how they want to put more effort into the connection, or more effort than they originally thought, because they are realizing how special you are and this connection is. And they also don't want you to forget them. So we have Wild Violet, keyword romance. It may be time to perk up a current love affair or to welcome a new one into your life. Think of all the romantic things you can do. We always hear about the fairy tale romance, but as fairies will tell you, it doesn't happen without some effort. Oh, and then we have make the effort. A relationship should be based on mutual respect and honesty and love. Small things go a long way in perking up a relationship. There's the small kiss on the cheek just for nothing, or the hug at the door. Really listening to your partner is vital to any relationship. Get the basic building blocks under the relationship and keep building. Even if you are not currently in a relationship with this person, you can treat yourself by creating a space in your home to pamper yourself. Romance isn't just for some. It's about a pretty tablecloth and flowers in a vase, soft music to relax by, or a nice glass of wine to drink before a warm fire. You are worth the effort. How can you put more romance into your life? Oh. Then we have Forget Me Not. Keyword departures. Yeah. You know, I definitely feel like there has been this sort of separation here in the connection. And this person might be thinking of how they can perk up the relationship. Maybe you guys haven't been talking as much or as endlessly as you used to, and they want to kind of mend that. They really don't want the separation to drive you two apart. They want it to be more like distance makes the heart grow fonder. So what they wish they could say is just like, you make them very happy and they are really thinking about you, and they really don't, you know, want to be apart from you. They feel very connected to you, and they feel like there could be this new life that you guys could share together. The source of magic, keyword manifestation. Magic is not just for fairies. You also are a source of magic. Every time you inhale and exhale, you breathe in the energy of source, whether you call it God, spirit, divinity, father, mother. It is the source of all that is. It resides in everything in our universe and within your own body. As a human being on earth, you are endowed with the gift of manifestation. Through your thoughts, visualizations, feelings, and words, everything in your world you have thought into existence. Remember that what you focus on is what grows into manifestation. So be very careful of where you place your attention. Like the fairies brings as much joy and love into your heart and life as you can. Open yourself to receive. So if this person does kind of come forward to you, I guess some advice from Spirit is to open yourself up to receiving that kind of love. So we have Queen of Pentacles for your tarot to start. Six of Cups, so definitely distance. I think that you guys are really missing each other right now. Six of Pentacles. This person has a lot to give to you, and I think like in the beginning with freedom, maybe they didn't plan on this, or maybe they didn't think that you guys were gonna give a lot to each other, but it's like the more that you have been away from each other, the more that they've been thinking about you. And I think they have this like new profound passion, like I said, you know, with mending and with making the effort, and Wild Violet, they want to, they just have this passion, like they don't want to lose you. And I think what this person wishes they could say to you is like, I've been thinking about this and I really want to move this forward. Like, I really, really care about you. I really like you. I'm super attracted to you, super interested. And I can't stop thinking about you. I feel like something here. I feel like a deep connection with you. And we have that like third eye chakra with Archangel Metreon as well. But you know, receive this, because I do think this is worth something in your life. I think it's very positive with Queen of Pentacles. I think that you should be attracting this into your life. You deserve nothing less. You are a queen after all, or a king. And I feel like you're just in an energy where you should be receiving this and not self-sabotaging this. Let this person make the effort, you know? Let them do the song and dance, let them whatever, let them do it all, you know what I'm saying? This person's super, super attracted to you. They're probably looking at your photos right now on social media. I think that they're stalking you. I think they wish they could say that to you, but they're like not gonna, because they don't want to creep you out. But they're like, man, I'm stalking this one photo, and goddamn, this person loves your breasts. They just don't understand how they're so perky and big, and like just they love how they're shaped. They love your body in general as well, and like how you dress, and they kind of like that you go from having your hair in your face or messy hair to like putting your hair back in a bun. Like you have this kind of two-tone difference to you, which they really enjoy. And with the Ace of Wands, like they want to have sex with you, or they miss having sex with you, but they're kind of been thinking also a lot about that as well. Like, damn, like I really want to fuck you. I really want to like cuddle with you and like lay by a fire and enjoy us in this connection. It just seems like they're very sexually attracted to you. Okay, for your channel messages, we have, I remember every detail of that day. I want to be more than friends. I'm so attracted to you. I want you all to myself. Ace of Wands for sure. Six of Pentacles, person wants to really, really give to you. We have please take me back. So forget me not, please take me back. I don't think it's that, I mean, maybe some of you guys got in a fight and blocked them or whatever, and they want you back. That could be a definite scenario. But I think this also is representative of just like, when you guys are out of the separation, like don't get bored with them, like come back is like how they're feeling. And it's time for me to heal now. So this person is trying to work on their healing. They definitely want to make sure that they are primed for you. We have Aries as well, which is a definite possibility. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio here. But yeah, this person is just, they're very attracted to you. They might even want to get you pregnant. So if you're not like trying to do that, definitely be careful. They might also have like a foot fetish, and they could be very attracted to your feet, but they're very attracted to your posture and like how poised and graceful you are. And they're definitely stalking your social media and just admiring your beauty and your style and like your eclecticness. And they really want to like really fuck you. So I do think their intentions are more than that, but I definitely think that is like a driving force for them. So that is something to consider, but we'll get more into it. We'll dig a little deeper in the extended. That is going to be linked down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you in the extended. Hi, lovely souls. Group number 3, welcome. If you chose the pink calcite, this is for you. And if you have chose this beautiful autumn card, which is so appropriate, this is literally me right now on October 1st. Like, hello autumn, I'm out here with my pumpkins. This is for you. Okay, so this is what does your person wish they could say. It's an 18+, and you will have the option to extend for even more juicy erotic details in the extended. We're also going to pull some more channeled messages there. So let's get into it. We have magic fish. And we have home sweet home. So there's a lot of variants in this oracle deck of imagery, and you guys got two where they're underwater. So that could be metaphoric, or you guys could be water signs, and it's actually very deep. Here are your channeled messages. I'm gonna pull them to the side, or put them to the side. We have never ending story, go the distance, and it kind of was in reverse, which I'm gonna keep it up, but I'm gonna remember that. We have fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, and adjacent possibilities also in reverse, but I'm gonna put it upright and remember that as well. We have blame and empathy in reverse. I think, okay. Interesting. All right, we have, Alexa, turn the music off. We have give your relationship a chance and codependency. Okay, let's straighten this out. So what is going on here? Group number 3. What does your person wish they could say? I mean, they definitely wish they could say it now, because I feel like the autumn card is a kind of landmark, and it represents the season that we have just entered in. All right, I'm gonna look up in the book what these two cards mean. Magic fish, because like that's random, and home sweet home. So we have, to start, we have autumn, which is about releasing, and it's about, you know, we're entering Libra Scorpio season, so it's about kind of our harvest dying off so that it can be replanted. So this is about releasing the old stuff and welcoming in, so that you can welcome in the new. And then we have magic fish. Keyword intention. Okay, that's not what I would have gotten from this. These fish may be magic, but you are the magician. It is through your intention and attention that magic happens. Consider what it is that you wish to manifest. Use your logic to decide if it's a reasonable request. Focus your attention on your aim and follow through with the work that you need to do in order to bring about your desires. It is through your focus, clear intention, and action that you manifest your needs and desires. You will get nowhere just wishing and hoping. There must be logical action in order to bring the changes you desire. If you wish for a certain career, you must go out and get the training. If you wish for a special someone in your life, you must prepare yourself so that when the person comes along, you are ready for a relationship. You must do the work. Part of the work is in knowing what it is you wish to do. Be clear on this point. Visualize yourself daily in the situation that you desire to be in. Okay. So this is interesting because this card apparently is symbolic of the magician, and this is talking about how you have the tools and resources to make whatever it is happen. So let's put a pin in that because there is a bigger picture here, but I'm still trying to get more information. We have 64, home sweet home. Keyword, the return. There are 3 levels to this card. 1, this card is about returning to your roots. This may involve a trip to your childhood home or to a relative's. It involves thinking about old memories from the past and perhaps releasing those that are not so good. Age and life bring more understanding to events that happened in the past. The lessons are now easier to understand and to absorb. 2, this card also refers to the home where you live now. If you are not comfortable where you're living, then start looking around for a new home. This is so weird. 3, for those who are ready to hear it, this card is about awareness. Awareness in this sense is about reaching that point in your spirituality when you suddenly feel your connection to one source. This is when you truly understand that you're connected to spirit and always have been and always will be. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. What this person wishes they could say to you? I'm gonna have to pull some tarot. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords, so there was a breakup, I think, or a huge fight of some sorts, or this is an ex and they've been an ex, but they're popping up in this reading because there is some things they wish they could say to you, but they can't because you guys don't talk. You're like in a no contact situation. Let's get one more card. Okay, well, I guess that was meant to be. We have the Magician here. So this person, this is interesting. They wish they could tell you that they feel like whatever was between you two has died. And it really sucks that it has, because they thought that there could have been so many different possibilities of where this could have gone, and all of those like adjacent possibilities they thought were going to be positive, and they thought really you were their home, and maybe you ended things with them, group number 3, because they were too codependent on you, and they just feel like they really have taken it bad. They've taken it the wrong way. They blame you for what has happened, and they feel like you don't have any empathy or you don't care for them. I know that's not true, but this is like what they wish they could say to you, but they wouldn't say this to you. And they feel like you didn't try or you didn't go the distance for them. And all that they did was give you their heart, and it was this never-ending story of them trying to give to you and give to the connection and love you the way that they thought they were loving you, if that makes sense. We have the Six of Pentacles here in reverse, and it shows me that there is like a lack of reciprocity, and maybe this person felt like they were giving a lot and not being given back to. Maybe you felt like you were giving a lot and not giving back to. And whatever happened is ended in heartbreak, and this person can't stop thinking about that. They can't stop thinking about you. They're losing a lot of sleep over the connection, and they're losing a lot of just their energy thinking about where this could have gone and all the different possibilities. This person is still very much in love with you, and I think that's another thing that they would want to express to you, is that they are still very much in love with you. They're still very much attracted to you. They think you're so sexy. They're probably seeing you right now during fall looking mighty fine in your fall outfits or planning what you're gonna wear for Halloween, or whatever it is. They just think you're fucking sexy, and it's this never-ending story to them that they are constantly chasing after you and constantly wanting you, and they feel tied to you, but they don't understand how you don't feel tied to them, is kind of the energy. And I still think this person has optimism. That's like another thing that they would express, is they're still optimistic that they could make this connection work somehow with the Magician. They're afraid of being rejected again by you, but it's interesting because they have more fear than they do optimism, but they still have both. They have optimism. They want to try and at least speak to you or express themselves to you, but they are afraid of being rejected. They have been really unhappy without you, and I guess the flip side is that you change your mind, that you make this choice with the Lovers and decide to be with them again. So it's like worth the risk, but they feel like you've moved on. They feel like you are seeing other people and you're not interested in them anymore. And maybe this is all very deserving, of them. Maybe they screwed up. I'm not getting the backstory here. I'm just getting what they wish they could say to you. Maybe they really screwed up, and maybe they're the one who lacked empathy and didn't go the distance, and you cut things off with them, and now you've moved on and you're seeing other people and they're all butthurt about it. But this person is definitely playing a victim role here. And I think less about being a victim, it's more about the fact that they are intensely feeling this connection, whereas when you guys were together, maybe they didn't notice it, and now that there is this no contact or this separation, they really are feeling it. So we have I feel you even though we're apart, I'm starting to understand our connection. With the Hermit, they are spiritually starting to understand this on a deeper level. I wish I could share my good news with you. I love you. They love you. It seems like this was very karmic in that how this kind of went down, and it seems like if they were to come towards you again, like what they want to express is they just want to be friends. Like they're sorry that they hurt you. Okay, so they're taking responsibility a little bit. They love your eyes, and everything reminds them of you. So they're seeing synchronicities, and they are just kind of noticing how they fucked up, and they're noticing you on a deeper level, and they feel really bad for hurting you. They feel really bad for not putting in the effort that they should have put into the connection, and I think that they kind of somewhat are taking responsibility for it at this point. But I think it's like they're moving to a point of maturity where they like want to be your friend, and maybe being more than platonic was a little karmic, and there was some sort of lesson that had to be learned. And so this person loves you so much with the fourth chakra that they are willing to compromise. Like they're willing to be your friend. They're willing to even apologize, even though they feel like they're the victim here, whether that's true or not. And this person really wants to step out of themselves and into an energy where they can come towards you. I think being without you is much worse than them confronting some of their harsher demons, if that makes sense. Because this person is still a little spiritually immature and emotionally immature, but nothing is worse than being apart because they can really feel the connection there. And I think this person is really mourning that. So this is very complicated and very interesting. This person is obviously sexually attracted to you. They miss making out with you. Like they felt like you're a really good kisser, and they miss your body, specifically your titties. They really liked your tits, or your chest if you're a man. They really liked your hair. They felt this bond and felt very connected to you, and they worry that someone else is feeling that and is sexually connecting to you the way that they connected to you, and it makes them very nervous because they don't want you to move on. I don't know if you had sent this person pictures of you in lingerie, but they have those pictures and they look at them a lot and they really like them. But yeah, this person is very attracted to you, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna extend this. The extension is, we're gonna have to pull more cards and dive deeper into this. That is linked down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you in the extended.